Coach Matthews here, the Week 9 presser, coming to you live from the Outer Banks Hospital Urgent Care Center. No opening music today, and it's disappointing. I just really couldn't do it here. It's the only time I have to do the interview. That being said, last week, disappointing loss. Our team underperformed terribly. Hopefully we get it back together this week. Very important week. Need to pull out the W somehow, some way. Gotta do it. Let's move on to the questions. Fucking phone piece of shit. Coach Ellis has been really fighting for his team's reputation this week on the group chat. What are your thoughts on being in the background of the fights instead of the forefront? I love it. It's fun watching from the outside in. Seems like I'm always the one arguing with people or debating with people. It's nice to see somebody else do it for a change, not just Wheezy. So, my advice, easy, stick to your guns. Fuck them. Never admit you're wrong, because you're not. You're always right. As a follow-up to Michael Shields' question, what works you up the most when it comes to fantasy football? Probably an underperforming team, or when I make a mistake, such as this past week. I picked up the Lions defense. They scored 0 points. Houston was available, and many others who scored way more than 0. So that's probably the most frustrating, when you lose because of something that you could have done to change it. So we still would have lost even if I'd have picked up the Texans defense, but still, you know, it's that thing, knowing that you could have done something different. Please rank the group members on most likely to least likely piss you off. I didn't have time to do the list, but most likely is definitely going to be Miller. That asshole. Whew. It's a bad morning for the old bowels. But it's definitely Miller. That's what I think about him. Next is going to be, surprisingly, Radford. He doesn't really piss me off. We just argue a lot. So, he'd be next. The other one's probably Ellis, because he's a jokester. I can see us. We've had heated arguments before. Always seem to cool down and go back to normal, but probably Ellis. The rest is probably, you know, just whatever. They fall right in line. Nobody really argue with. So, probably least likely is going to be Yates or Burris. I would say so. Maybe just because I don't know them as well as the rest of the league, but I know them good enough. I like the guys. Awesome. I just could never imagine getting in an argument or a fight with them. If members of your league were caught in a zombie apocalypse, which 3 die first and which 3 make it the longest? Please explain. First death is going to be Paul Jordan. I haven't met the guy, but I'm imagining that old people can't run from zombies fast. Zombies don't move fast, but old people move slower than zombies. So Paul Jordan's done first. Next is going to be, I'm going Schlickman. He's a tall guy. Just had an ankle injury. I don't know that he's very athletic, so I don't know if he's getting away from people. You know, he's got the stride length. But I don't think he's going to run away from zombies. Schlickman's number 2. Number 3 is going to be Petey. Petey's done. I mean, I know he's getting to running a little bit more, but Petey's... I think Joyner is a wily veteran. I think he can find a way to out-deke him. So that's why I'm going with Petey for number 3. Sorry, bud. You're dead in the zombie apocalypse. Top 3, starting at the 3rd likely to survive, is going to be Kyle Johnson. Just because I think he can work up some kind of concoction like MacGyver-esque shit to just wipe them bitches out. So, he's going to do some funny shit, and he's going to survive this sumbitch. He'll be in a hole in the ground programming street lights to shoot laser beams at their heads. That's the shit he can do. Because he's Kyle Johnson. Number 2 is going to be Jimerson. I just think, as the gift you see in the group chat, he's just going to come by with his dick and just slamming them down. Just whamming them. You know, I wish I had the capabilities to show everyone that gift, but it's pretty impressive. He's just going to come slaying them with his dick. So, and number 1 is going to be myself. Just because I'm probably the fastest in the league and can run away from them bitches. If I get backed into a corner, I'll probably end up dying. But as long as I can keep running, I think it'd be me. Miller, sorry about the competition. I'll have to follow up next week. I didn't have time to even watch the video, so I will get back to that one next week. Just repost for next week's presser. Now that you're a homeowner, paper plates and plastic forks or washable plates and silverware. Even though I do have a dishwasher, there's no need to use that bitch. Paper plates and plastic forks work fine for me. I don't give a fuck. They hold the food just like any other. So definitely paper plates and plastic forks. With it just being me, they last a long time for a little amount of money. So definitely the paper, as you will see this weekend. How big, weight, and length would you guess Mitch Radford's dad's package is? Bigger or smaller than Jimerson's? If you guys hadn't seen that picture, Radford's dad is packing. I mean, blue whale slinging that bitch. His mom, Radford's mom, is got to be the happiest woman ever. Got to be. If height from your child is any indication of dick length, because Radford's about 6'2", maybe even taller, you know his dad got a fucking monster. A damn anaconda just slinging around. It's ridiculous. So length, I'm going a good 10 inches. Good 10 inches. And weight, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing ain't knocking at the door of a pound. So a 10-inch pound of tube steak. Just slinging it. In all crevices. Crazy. Week 5 matchups. First, Barnage and Bailey's in game 4 set match. We're going Barnage and Bailey's just because of the new acquisition. I think Gronk and Dalton are going to do well this week. Hopefully we can overcome a 4-set match. It's a tough week, like I said, so we'll see. But we're going Barnage and Bailey's. Brady's boating Deflate Shop against the Young Bloods. That one's tough. I'm going to go Deflate Shop just because of the injury to Le'Veon. I think Williams can pick up slack, but you get an injury like that, it just hurts your team morale, and Youngblood's got to be down right now, and Deflate Shop's going to take advantage. Bortles against the Destroyers. This one is interesting. I'm actually going to go, with all the moves he's been making, I'm going Bortles. He's got a new team. He could come out stunning people. So, Stone Cold-esque people. So, I'm going Bortles. Refund checks and the black guys. Refund checks are taking a hit big time at the RB slot. So, I'm going to go black guys for this one. They're going to pull out the upset. Ghouls and Goblins against the injured fuck boys. I'm going Ghouls and Goblins. It's like you said, Miller's whole team is going down left and right. Ghouls and Goblins making moves. I think they win. Age ain't nothing but a number against Courtroom Brady. Courtroom Brady did just pick up Aaron Rodgers and Gio Bernard. So I'm going with unlikely upset. It's going to be Courtroom Brady taking the victory over Age ain't nothing but a number. Most people would think he'd have been a pushover, but I'm going Courtroom Brady. A lot of upsets this week. Don't prove me wrong, as I'm in competition with Radford. Y'all step your shit up. I want to win, damn it. Last question. What would last longer? You fucking Kim K. Raw, or you holding your tongue on any topic in any active group chat? Definitely the tongue holding. I mean, Kim K. No way that lasts more than, I'll be generous and say 2 minutes for myself, but we all know it's probably going to be about 1, because that is a physical specimen. That has got to be like the 11th wonder of the world. Just her ass. It's a total package. I would. Ugh. It wouldn't. I'd probably just bust a load just looking at it. That's the crazy thing. She puts that thing in front of me, I just. I'll straight American Pie that junk. Ridiculous. That's all the questions. Game 4 set match. Kevin Joyner, Paul Jordan. I'm coming to your nursing home. I'm taking all your jello. I'm taking all your pudding. You're eating applesauce this week. Because Barnage and Bailey Circus puts on a good show. Sit back and watch. Wheezy out.